Okay. Hello. This is the group discussion on the final essay that I wrote. And this is my critic, and this is me.
I find that the essay on Stan Lee was intuitive, insightful, and I love the comparison that Mr. Lee made with the superheroes and something related to Shakespeare. I enjoyed what he wrote, and I believe that he hit everything on the head as far as his comparisons with things of today and the superheroes that Stan Lee created. The essay was well written, and I enjoyed reading it. Thank you.
Thank you. Could you give me one example of, if you could, about something that struck you as really nice, besides my excellent wordplay? If you could just remember it.
Can you go? I just found that you related well to the characters when you were a young man or a young boy, and how you compared it to when you were a young boy and as you are now as an adult. I found that was interesting.
Thank you. One of the things that I noticed when I was young and first starting, first of all, these comics or these stories were kind of like the primer for me to read other things. I didn't read just comics, From that, I started reading some books, of that time. I would fall in love with the Iliad and other works like that, and but I would always see the hero in the characters. So that's one of the things that Stan Lee had kind of taught me. But also one of the things that happened was that, if you remember, I had reflected on that in the 60s, the comic books, they were sophisticated for their era, but like every other good work, as we advanced, as we grew, then the books kind of grew with us. Heroes, they were showing them a little bit more of their modern life, their interactions, where they went to bed at, and how they lived their life, so to speak. Not everybody was a news reporter or I felt one of the laziest things, just a self-made millionaire, and guy had all this money, so all he had to do all day was just fight crime. So
I did appreciate the fact that some of the characters gave you an appreciation for science. And knowing you, I know in math and in science, you're very good at it. And I think you have a great appreciation for math and science. And if that's attributed to the comics, then I appreciate it even more.
Melinda, thank you so very much for your reflection on my essay, and thank you for reading my essay, and thank you for reading the re-editing of my essay. As you can see, I took some of your suggestions and tried to improve upon it, and next semester we'll do this again. Thank you so very much.